Welcome to another episode of Spin That Wheel Theme Park Edition. We're doing Disneyland. We're doing Walt Disney World. We got Jared. We got Candy Camper, Tommy Tune, and Conductor. We got a full house tonight. Y'all ready to play? Let's get it going. Welcome aboard, everybody, to another fine evening here on OG55 and Candy Camper's channel and Tommy's channel, Conductor's channel, and Jared. I don't know, are you multi-streaming this too, or?
I'm not. I hopped on late. It's late for me, so I was just like, I'm just hanging out and having a good time. I'm here. I feel like you're Bob Barker, and I might get called. And we'll see what happens.
I love it.
I'm gonna spin the hell out of that wheel. I'll tell you that much. Every time I watch as a kid, I'm like, I'm spinning that thing. I'm gonna spin it off its axis.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, Jared, I'm gonna start with you, man. Where can everybody find you on social media?
Well, yeah, thanks for having me. It's a good time. I saw you guys playing this the last time, and Kane was like, we'll put some Disney World stuff in there. I was like, well, I can act like I know stuff if I don't, but I'm happy to be here. You can find me at Captain Magic, where I do YouTube stuff on social media, and I also have a podcast, my wife and I, called at CTM Podcast. If you want some inside park information, you can do that. But that's where you can find me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Jared is family here at OG55. We have him on this channel a lot. And actually, we just did a video like a day ago about Bob Iger, which was really, really fun.
It's strolling on the beach and how
strolling on the beach with his.
He didn't know the photographers were there. He was just strolling on the beach, and they just called him. That's all it was.
I call BS.
It was totally organic. You know what I'm saying? Sun behind your setting. Sure. You know,
I would have loved the picture where he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were here." Like he just totally caught off guard.
Yeah, exactly. With the brand new white Lacoste shoes. It was
that's never touched dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweater he's got on.
I love it. I love it. Now we have Candid Camper in the house. How you doing, Candid?
I'm doing all right. This was one of those where you shoot out for text and whoever answers, and we got 5 people, so it somehow worked out. It's magic.
Yeah, it's magic. Absolutely. Where can everybody find you, Candy Camper, if they're watching on the other channel?
Definitely. You can find me, Candy Camper, over on YouTube, Rumble, and mostly on TikTok.
There he is. There he is. Candy Camper is a great dude. He does a lot of great content over there. Make sure you subscribe to him today. A lot of theme park stuff, obviously, because it's Candy Camper's Theme Park Thoughts. So make sure you check out Candid's channel. And we got Mr. Tommy Tune in the house. Tommy's been on the channel quite a bit. Tommy, how you been, brother?
Hey, OG, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. Hey, fellas, I'm excited to spin this wheel. I'm excited to see these rides, man, because, I haven't been to Walt Disney World, so I'm ready, man. Even though me and Conductor are getting there pretty quick here, huh? It's coming up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, hey, man, you can find me on YouTube and TikTok at TommyTune_world and Instagram at TommyTune_.
There is Tommy Tune. Make sure you follow him, subscribe to him. He's killing it. Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow Tommy Tune. And last but certainly not least, we got Mr. Choo Choo over here. Loving that caboose. How are you today, Conductor?
Of course you would say that. Of course. Oh, see, here we go. See, you watching everybody. Look at Jared is already laughing. We haven't even started yet.
I still think you need a conductor hat and
no.
And that's what you need. You need to pull it every time you go. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be
okay. I think so too, Conductor. I do.
Me too.
You're giving bad thoughts. Yeah.
You got outvoted. But in all seriousness, Conductor, thank you for joining, brother. Where can everybody find you on social media, sir?
You can find me on YouTube and Blue Sky at Theme Park Conductor, Instagram at theme_park_conductor, on X at Theme Conductor, TikTok at Theme Park Conductor 1, and every Sunday at 5 or 7 p.m. for Conductor Sunday live stream, where we have amazing guests like the one and only Orange Grove 55, Capture the Magic, soon to be Candid Camper, Tommy Tune World, and so many others as we break down Universal Disney news. We speculate, we talk rumors, we interact with the chat interacts with us. It's such a great time. And then programming note, this coming Sunday, February 1st, 2026, we will have Orange Grove 55, Tommy Toon World, and the one and only Hey Bricky on Conductor Sunday live stream at 6 p.m. It's going to be an amazing live stream. Cannot wait for everyone to watch.
There he is. There he is. All right, boys. Let's spin that wheel. And this is courtesy of the one and only Candy Camper. Candid, I just want to say again, thank you so much for putting the time into doing this, because obviously this is not a quick thing. So we do appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so basically, Candid, I'll let you set the table in regards to the rules of engagement before we start.
Yes, sir. As much as I would love to sit here and take all the credit that I type these names in every single time, there's a little save button that you can see at the top. So it's not as bad as it is. Yeah. So this time I added some Disney World rides there. We're going to have some on there. You can see they have a little MK at the end. I only did Magic Kingdom, and most of them are the clone rides to the Disney park. So we could roll the same rides twice in one of them, and we'll have to retheme, destroy one, or keep one. Another thing on there too is I added some of the rides that Disneyland does not have, so like Barnstormer and People Mover and stuff like that too. So it's gonna be a fun game today. And if you guys don't know, once again, we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna spin it 3 times. We're gonna get 3 rides, and we're gonna retheme one, keep one, and destroy one.
There we go. There we go. All right. Well, let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
Let's do it.
This is great.
That's a good spin. That's a good
Yeah,
spin.
it
That's pretty good spin. Yeah. Oh, we're starting with what are we starting with? We got Gadget Coaster. Okay.
Okay.
And OG, if you don't mind writing these down for us and put them
Yeah,
in the
I got you. In the
I
chat,
appreciate
no
that.
worries. I got you. I got
Thank
you.
you, sir.
I'll be your Vanna White. No worries.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, much better looking, by the way.
Well,
much,
thank you.
much more youthful.
I appreciate
know how
that.
you
Thank
do
you.
it.
Magnesium.
300
Very
milligrams.
Ooh.
Space Mountain, Magic Kingdom Space Mountain. All right. So the fun
right.
part about this is that there's only a few of us in here that actually been to both parks, and I think this is going to be really, really fun for Tommy and Conductor because they haven't been yet. And hearing how we might not pick these things or retheme them or keep them, it could tell a tale.
Absolutely.
We're getting all of them out.
Okay.
There we go. Was it Big Thunder? Magic Kingdom's Big Thunder. All right.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah.
Big Thunder, MK. All right. So that's what we got. We got Gadget at Disneyland. We have Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom, and we have Big Thunder at Magic Kingdom. Okay. So I'm gonna keep Big Thunder at Magic Kingdom because you guys are getting a lot of great stuff right now with Big Thunder. They're working on that ride, new track, new effects. It's looking like it's gonna be pretty cool. So we're gonna keep Big Thunder. We're getting rid of Space. Well, no, we're okay. No, we're gonna. This is where it gets hard. We're gonna That's tough, man. Because you know what? Okay. Let me ask you this, Candid. If I retheme Space Mountain, does that include like fixing, like to make it more smooth, or does that not? Is it the same code, like the same track and all that, just rethemed?
That's a good question because that makes
a
that's good
difference.
question. It does. I know it does. But that's also the reason why you would destroy it versus a certain other Space Mountain.
Yes. Okay. Let's say this. If it's the same rocky kind of bumpy experience, but just rethemed, I'd rather just get rid of it.
We're reskinning.
Okay, you're
gonna be
reskinning.
Or
gonna be
you get an
refined.
Excedrin sponsorship when you get off the ride and you're making money. I'm just
I
saying.
don't think that helps. saying.
Exactly. Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Let's
Yeah,
call it a retheme. It's just they're gonna go in there and they're gonna literally smack that sticker over the front.
see, and you know what they're gonna do too? I mean, Disney doesn't have a whole lot of
It's really gonna be a
like
sticker.
space themed space themed properties that would really get rid of Space Mountain, and then we'll retheme Gadget to maybe like an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit roller coaster. Go old school Disney. So that's where I'm at with these 3. What about you, Jared?
Oh, let's see. I don't know what Gadget is. That's a Disneyland one. What is it? It's like just a little coaster.
It's your Barnstormer.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna agree with Big Thunder because it's that I love Big Thunder Mountain and they're redoing it, so I have high hopes that that's gonna be an even better ride. Hopefully, so I say keep that. I'm gonna get rid of Gadget just simply because I don't know who they are. I can't trust them at this point. And then with Space Mountain, I'm working in the Excedrin sponsorship, but we got to we retheme it to. Do I have to name what we're retheming it to?
You don't have to.
Just like the
that'd
IP,
be nice.
or whatever you got.
See, this is my issue. Yeah, with the Tomorrowland. I think we retheme this to, like a sister coaster to Tron, and we do some sort of like 1980s retro vibe. That's like the futuristic version of what they thought the future would be in the 80s. And to kind of make it like synth wave on that ride, something like that.
Oh, bro, that's sick, dude. Well done, Jared. I love that. I love that. All right, Candid. What about you, brother?
Oh, I'm gonna keep Big Thunder Magic Kingdom. I actually really enjoy that ride, and once it gets the updates, I think it's just gonna excel. And I honestly think it's gonna be better than the one at Disneyland. That's a hot take, by the way. Shit, that's a good one. We're gonna get rid of gadgets.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of gadgets. I don't fit in that thing anyways. And then we will. It's horrible. And I'm not gonna. I don't want to stand in an hour line for how long is that? Right? It's what, like
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I
So
will say the last time I rode Bardstormer, I barely fit in there when my son wanted to ride it. I was like to the side, squeeze. It was rough.
Yeah, it's like the same cars too, dude. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Space Mountain, we're gonna retheme it, man. Just because I'm going based off of what the land is, and I can get away with it. And I know it's so overplayed, but we're gonna go Buzz Lightyear.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
like a Buzz
I'm cool with
Lightyear
that.
style train, and we're just gonna go. We're trying to escape from Zurg and lasers and shit everywhere. It's gonna be awesome.
Wait. So Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story or Buzz Lightyear from the Lightyear movie?
Toy Story. I mean, the
Oh,
Lightyear movie might work too, though. They can both
I don't
work.
know. I don't know.
Hmm.
I think it would
There's
have
not a
to
whole
be
bunch
the
of
toy
lights,
one.
green
Yeah.
screen.
What movie you guys talking about? I'm not aware of this Lightyear movie you guys speak of.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's good. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
It's not good, man. It's not.
I'm
good.
kidding. I know of it. I just act like it doesn't exist because
Right.
Horrible.
So,
there's only one Buzz, and his name is Tim Allen.
Pretty much.
exactly.
100%. 100%.
Exactly, yeah.
What say you, conductor?
All right. So this is where I'm going to go. And I agree with all three gentlemen. Keep Thunder Mountain at Magic Kingdom because, like OG mentioned, a lot of great updates are coming to that attraction. Hopefully, it'll be open when me and Tommy and George are out there and hang out with Jared, as long as he behaves himself.
I
and-
don't think it's going to be open, by the way. It's not open until April.
Well, then I'm going to have issues.
Unless they could. I mean, they could earlier, but that's what they're reportedly was like April 27th or 26th.
Okay, where's tomorrow at? I have issues. I want to file it.
Call them up.
So we'll keep Thunder Mountain at Magic Kingdom, get rid of gadgets, and retheme Space Mountain to Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Ooh,
Not bad. Not
I
bad.
like that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good.
What say you, Tommy Toon? Where are you going with this?
Man, I'm hitting a slant on all this. So I was ready to just join you guys with that Big Thunder Mountain because I'm ready to ride it, right? But now Jared said it won't be open when I'm coming out there in March. So I'm gonna say let's get rid of it. I'm keeping Space Mountain, and then let's retheme the the Chippendale or what is it?
Yeah, Chippendale Gadget.
Let's-
Yeah.
Let's retheme that to like who could have.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think we lost Tommy Toon.
He's
Uh-oh.
in a very like.
You know what's great about
contemplative
this
state.
pause? The
Contemplating.
best part about this pause is that he's gonna come back from Disney World, and this whole
Keep it short.
the three rides are gonna change. Totally.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's back. Okay.
Sorry,
So-
I glitched out, man. I backed out. I don't know what happened.
No, you're good. What you got cut off when you were retheming Gadget.
Oh, I'm gonna retheme Gadget Pluto. Let's just go classic. You know me, OG. I like the classic ones. Let's just
Yeah.
do something with Pluto. Still caters to the kids. Let's just rock with that. I think it'll keep it short.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, Tommy's going for the big dog re-theme Pluto. I love it. I love it. Okay, Candid, if you want to spin that wheel, we'll take
Let's
round
do
2.
it. Also, some people threw some stuff in the chat that kind of all agree with us. Destroy Gadget, keep Thunder Mountain, retheme Mount Space Mountain. John said that we should do a bigger version, and I said it should be just bigger Thunder Mountain.
There you go.
Maybe, yeah, not bad.
Biggest Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's even better.
No, but
See,
anyway,
that's what
since
they pay
we're
you the big
talking
bucks.
about it, yeah, is lit though? Big Thunder is better out in Walt Disney World.
I
or what do you
personally
guys
like
think?
it. I like that it's just
Yeah.
kind of not in the middle of everything. It's far out there. The queue line's kind of claustrophobic, just a tad bit if you're a bigger guy. I don't know, just it's opposite, right? Isn't it mirrored? So you're going like left.
I think so. Yeah, we go. Yeah, you go left on that one most
Yeah,
of
see.
the time.
Feels
Okay.
different, dude. You're just going right.
I'm
Yeah.
very curious how smooth that because they're redoing the track and how smooth that's going to be. I think for the first couple of
Absolutely.
years, it can be like smooth as can be.
Well, and I'm really impressed. Here's the thing, and this is something that I think a lot of people take for granted, but with all that stuff going on in and around that area with Cars Land and Villains Land and all this stuff, there could have been an equation where they would have like got rid of Big Thunder or even rethemed it to have like an IP in there or something. I'm just relieved that not only are we not getting an IP in that attraction, but they're just plussing it and just making it better. I think that's really cool.
I
The
agree
only
with that.
thing I'm even remotely, I wouldn't say worried. They're kind of tweaking the story a little bit. I think now it could be cool because they're adding like some sort of supernatural element to it, like it's a
Yeah.
more haunted thing that they're playing with. So it could be better, but they're tweaking it a little bit. But I think,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, as long as they don't like put like the story, like sometimes Imagineering, they get into this thing where like they push the story too much and it seems awkward and like weird and forced. And hopefully it's more subtle and like kind of just there in the background a little bit and not too like in your face. Like they kind of do that out here with the Finding Nemo submarines.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious. That ride's obnoxious. Like
It's too much. It's too
yeah, the
much.
dialogue is crazy.
Mm.
It's not good. All right, Candid, you want to go ahead and spin that wheel?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Hey, Candid, man, you got me on some. What's the most claustrophobic line to wait in? Man, we should do a wheel on that next time.
Oh yeah.
I could
That's
be
a good
officer.
question.
Yeah.
All right, Smuggler's Run, dude. I don't know. There's some parts of Indiana Jones where, like, so when you go through the cave,
Claustrophobic for sure.
back in the day when they let the whole queue actually like load up, and you're stuck
Oh,
in the
dude.
cave for a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of.
I remember that.
Yep.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
When you're actually down inside, and then you look up and you can see the sky, and you realize, shit, I'm pretty far underneath the ground right now. That shit's crazy too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That,
All right,
well,
what do we get?
that whole line is like that whole thing is really like a master class in like how to make the best of what you got. Because
Yeah.
that whole queue line
real.
and like kind of careening through the temple was done out of necessity to get us underneath the berm and on the other side. But it works with the story because it feels like you're really exploring something,
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
what they did with
thank you.
our Space Mountain is you go underneath the queue goes underneath the railroad tracks. So it
Oh,
dips
nice.
to be able to
I didn't
get
even notice
underneath
that.
the,
That's cool.
Interesting.
Wow, that is cool.
Our Space Mountain line is horrible.
Oh, dude.
It
is.
sucks, bro. That line sucks. It makes
It's
you
like
not even
5
want to go on the
different
ride.
Yeah, it just like you think it starts right there, and you're like, yeah, no, bro, you gotta
Nope.
keep going.
Mission Space has a cool queue, but the ride's terrible. But the queue is kind of cool. You see like space, they got like spatial stuff in there and everything.
Damn.
Dude,
that's
every time
wild.
I've been to Florida, that ride's been like down, so I've never ridden it.
You're not
Well-
missing anything. If you do the intense one, you feel like even if you don't get motion sick, you're like, I need to throw up. And then if you do the calm one, you're like, it's a really bad version of Soarin'. It's just like a claustrophobic. If you want to talk about claustrophobic, that ride,
Oh, no,
like
dude.
you are tight in there. It's very,
Oh,
very
man.
tight.
Yeah, I wouldn't ride
That's OG
that.
right there.
Oh, you would
Yeah.
hate it, OG. Yeah, you're like stuck in there and it pulls down over you. It's like legitimately realistic, like you're in a shuttle.
Oh,
Love it.
and it's like it really like it spins you. Like it's isn't that what they use for like the astronaut training at NASA?
Yeah, if you do the intense one, it's just it does like it feels like you're launching, but you're going just in a centrifuge like this. But if you do the non-intense one, it doesn't have that element to it, but it's kind of lame because it's a different story. You're just kind of like floating around the earth and you kind of land back.
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
man.
probably never ride that one. To be honest with you, that's something that I just.
I haven't ridden the intense version in like 10 years. Just because, like, when you're going at Epcot, you're eating food, and you're like, saying, like, let's go
Yeah.
in circles really, really fast. You're like, I'm good. I think I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Just have a chill day.
Yeah, I'm
today.
chilling too.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. All right. Next spin.
Yes, sir. Smuggler's Run. This is Disneyland's version.
Okay.
And let's go. I didn't add it. The second one here. We all know.
Isn't it the same at Disney World and Disneyland? Smuggler's
It
Run?
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just different color.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
What we got here?
Canoes.
Ooh,
Oh, the canoe.
at Disneyland.
So, fun fact: if you guys been watching me for a while, you'll never see me do the canoes. I've out of the thousands of times I've been to Disneyland, I've never done the canoes. I'm on fucking
Terrified.
vacation. I'm not gonna do any work. Not gonna happen.
You rode
right.
me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! All right.
Ooh.
All right, the Columbia, huh? Okay, now Jared, that's basically just like a pirate ship that goes around the rivers of America at Disneyland. It's basically like a pirate
Ooh.
ship. Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty cool, and you can ride it. It's like the Mark Twain, but you can ride it. All right, so we got Smuggler's Run, canoes, and Columbia. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the canoes. I actually enjoy the canoes, but out of these three, I'm gonna get rid of the canoes. I'm gonna retheme Smuggler's Run to a Han Solo and Chewie ride. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm keeping Columbia. So that's where I'm at.
Hmm.
What say you, Jared?
From the sounds of it, I'll keep Columbia because I love Rivers of America. Ours is gone. Makes me sad. And I like pirates. So I feel like I could fit on there. I might be able to overtake the ship. We'll see. Canoes, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to be rowing. Like I've been canoeing on a river. It doesn't feel like an amusement park type thing for me. So I don't think I want to do that. And I'll change Smugglers because first off, I have a lot of issues with Smuggler's Run because I think in theory it's a great ride that in execution just really falls flat. And I agree with you. I've always said forever, put Han Solo and Chewie in here, and I would change it to where you get rid of the whole piloting system because every single time, and one of the times probably my kids, you got like a 5-year-old piloting it and you're just hitting everything, and I'm very competitive. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, it drives me crazy. So you just make it where everybody's like in there. Maybe you got some responsibilities. I think it'd be a lot more fun and add, that's what I would do. Han and Chewie in there and get rid of the pilots.
Yeah, absolutely. What say you, Candid?
So I'm the 5-year-old in the back that's fucking hitting everything
I
easily.
feel bad. When
I'm
my
trying
kids
my
have
hardest,
chosen
too.
Before, and I'm just like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm trying to- My brother's like, pull up. I'm like, I am, dude. What's going on? Honestly, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. If y'all seen me, know me. I respect it, and I don't respect the land. I don't really respect that ride. Honestly, I don't like it. But out of the options we have, I'm actually going to keep Smuggler's Run. I'm going to retheme. Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to retheme the Columbia. Nathan, or who was it? John put it in there, the Black Pearl. I think it's a great idea. My whole thought of retheming was going to be more of a pirate theme to kind of match Pirates of the Caribbean. So I think that's perfect. I'm gonna use that and go with the Black Pearl because that just makes more sense to my mind. And fuck the canoes. So
Okay.
and John, by
There
the
you
way,
go.
I love what you put there, but diabolical to keep the canoes. Sorry, bud.
What say you, conductor? What are you doing, man?
Okay, so I'm going to go with the easy one first. Get rid of the canoes. I agree with Camper. Get rid of that. On the Columbia, I think I'm going to go Canon Camper's route and do a retheme of a pirate ship, but instead of Black Pearl, do the oh my gosh,
Pleasure Island.
yeah, you wish. No, do the Davy,
Interceptor. It's non-catchable.
no, the Davy Jones's ship. What was it called?
Ooh, what was that called?
Damn it, I can't think of it.
Queen Anne.
No, from Pirates. No, not Queen Anne. What the hell? Get out of here. And then I would probably get rid of Smuggler's Run.
Queen Mary.
Oh, the flying.
No.
The Flying Dutchman.
Thank you.
Oh,
There
there
it
you
is.
go. Yeah.
Thank you, Justin. It was driving me nuts. And then for Smuggler's Run, I would get rid of it. Or no. I'm sorry. God, you know what? Yeah, no, because I already said the canoes you have to get rid of. And then you rethink. So we'll just keep Smuggler's Run. Hell with it.
All right. Bold move. Tommy, what say you, brother?
Man, so since I'm gonna be last, I feel like I have the same as you guys, but just to freshen it up, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to do the same every time. So of course, I'm definitely down your guys' route. But let's just switch it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna keep the canoes, and I'm gonna think logical here. So you know how Pocahontas walks around sometimes by the pirates?
Yeah.
Let's re-theme these canoes like Pocahontas theme or something like that.
Okay.
You know
Cool.
what
Yeah,
I mean?
I think our buddy Justin was saying the same thing. That's cool. I like that.
Okay,
like that.
damn. See, I don't see the comments. I'm just chilling. All right, so so he already knows what's up. So that means I have to get rid of something. So let me tell you a secret. I've only been on Smugglers Run once, bro. Like I've been in that thing once. I don't really enjoy it too much. But I do a lot of solo days at the park too. So when I went, my niece was the pilot. Luckily, she was good though. So, man, it's tough. So I think
she was killing it. She's like,
yeah, she was killing it. So I think I'm gonna remove Smuggler's Run so we could put something else there, and then keep the ship. What ship that we have? So you could even rename the ship like Jolly Roger, right? Is that what's Captain Hook's one? You could do Captain Hook too, right? Or is that supposed to be Captain Hook's?
I don't think it's supposed to be Captain Hook. It technically
He's on
is,
it, right?
Yeah, for Phantasmic. They use it in Phantasmic, and it's like a whole pirate thing on there.
Yeah, that's sick, right?
Yeah, that part's really sick. Tommy's my guy. There you go.
Exactly, bro. Yep.
Did they do that at Disneyland? Because the best with Smugglers was during COVID, whenever it didn't matter your party size, you had the whole thing to yourself. And so there were times I rode Smugglers where nobody else was in there and you could just pilot on your own. That was the most fun that ride ever was.
Yeah, they did do that. Like they would a lot of times not completely by yourself. Like if you were like party of two, they would just put like you two in there.
Yeah, okay. See, they did I had one by myself because my wife can't ride it. She's motion sick, like on my own. But I still hate the controls. Like I'm too competitive. Like I think the controls are just janky. It would frustrate me to no end on that thing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But you will catch me in there. I will go in there for the new Mandalorian and Grogu retheme. Like, I'm going in for sure. Like no matter what.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll improve. I mean, they're upping the technology. They're like the next level for that Unreal Engine, so it won't look as gamey.
Yeah,
and we got Mando and Grogu. The engineer will be able to decide the mission, which is cool for that. Because the engineer was always like the bootiest, like like you're in the back and it's like whatever. But now they get to choose where you go and stuff, so that's cool.
Oh.
So,
yeah, man. Maybe we could hit it, OG. We'll get the Oga's Cantina going, and then I'll go in there with Tipsy OG, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what drives me nuts about Smuggler's Run is if you look at the Millennium Falcon, the piloting, you're on the far right of that ship, but when you're on that ride, it just feels like you're in this little cabin, and it's not actually what it would be like if you were piloting it. I know it's a very nerdy thing, but it always bugs me. Like I feel like I'm just flying a small little ship, and I'm not flying the Millennium Falcon.
See, right. And I said this on LTP Lounge's live stream earlier. I said that's the difference between all of us and then what OG calls the soccer mom family that doesn't notice that.
Right. Yeah. You're not going to notice. Yeah.
Yep. So. Yeah. We have a little bit of an issue. Our wheel spinner, his internet. Just went out. So this might be the end of the game. We'll see.
We found the weakness of the stream.
I don't know. Maybe we'll just talk shop. You know what I'll do? We'll just talk shop until he comes back.
He said give me a minute.
Well, so I'm just super interested now. Like, man, like I wasn't thinking of it, but when Candid threw out that word claustrophobic, it really got me thinking of like Universal line cues,
Oh yeah.
how intricate they are, detailed. They're like massively big, but some of them still are really compact. Disney too, like, I was thinking, like these rides at DCA too. Like, I feel like some of them are really, really claustrophobic, but I feel like the later the ride was built or something like that, the more space they knew to integrate. I feel like so, like the better it got. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
well, a lot
people-
of our stuff at Disneyland is kind of claustrophobic, like the older stuff, because people were smaller back then.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you
So-
guys ever done the Titanic experience, like where they kind of that traveling thing would have the rooms of the Titanic and stuff?
No.
No,
So,
I did.
People were so small. Like they would show you a room and you're like, I wouldn't survive. Like I like the beds, like conductor, there's no way you could fit.
Oh,
Like,
hell
you're in
no.
there. But they did the same thing whenever
Huge.
down here in St. Augustine, they have the whole trolley tour because it's like the oldest city in America. And just how small people were back then. Like the life-size statues, they're like 5'4". Like, that was like how tall people were back then. I was like, I would have been a giant to these people.
Wow.
I would have ruled
Right.
with an iron fist.
It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, I don't know what this is, but can we get another? I think Tommy took the win last time. I don't know what. I don't know if that's like.
Tommy,
Is that
what's
like,
that all about?
is that like an inside joke or like a?
I can't tell. I don't know. Am I moving back and forth or something?
I don't know what that.
I think
Yeah.
Tommy's got a good stroke game, is what they're saying.
I guess I do. Yeah, it's nice. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do this one. Forbidden Journey queue is painful on busy days. Yeah. I don't like that ride because I am claustrophobic and those little cubby
Right.
holes with the thing over you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
That
I'm
was
good
the
on
one.
it.
So I'm not a coaster. The first time I ever rode Forbidden Journey, because I don't do the coasters and that thing. I've never had a panic attack in my life. But the closest I ever got was the first time I went on it and they pulled it down. And I have like a kind of a bigger chest and it was snug. And
Oh,
the
boy.
girl comes by and pushes it down and clicks it more. And it felt like it was just on my chest. I was like, oh gosh. And I was like, okay, I'm
Oh,
good.
my
I'm chill.
God.
But yeah, that was like the first, like for 3 seconds, I was like, what the heck? Because I felt like I was just like stuck in. I wouldn't be able to get out.
Oh
No,
my
thank
gosh.
you.
Now I want to ask you, Tommy, because I haven't actually talked to you about it on actually at all, but about the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge changes and what have you. Like in terms of like adding the OT to it and all that. I mean, are you supportive of that, or do you like what they want to do?
What do they want to add to it?
They're gonna make that whole area in front of like the Millennium Falcon more like Mandalorian Grogu.
Oh, right. Like they're gonna put like all the original trilogies.
Yeah,
That's what you mean.
in that
Okay, yeah,
area,
so-
and then the other side where Rise is will still say sequel trilogy, and we're also gonna get the John Williams music in the land.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's sick, bro. I mean, like we need something like that. You always want Vader walking around. I mean, they always wait for Star Wars night, right?
Yeah. Well, we get Vader too, so I think it's pretty cool. I don't know, but are you on board with that?
Yeah, man. I always thought, for some reason I didn't understand why they only just kept the other trilogy, because you want what brings people to the park. But my favorite character, of course, is Darth Vader. So we're gonna go with him, but normally it's just Kylo Ren walking around. It's just my thing is like how much are they gonna flood it? I mean, like, are we gonna need a Star Wars night then, or you know what I mean?
Well,
I
Yeah.
I kind of felt that even with the Star Wars celebration and the After Dark events, I've told OG this just recently, is I have issue where you have a land based off Star Wars. They spent $1 billion on it. But then when you go to these After Dark events for Star Wars night, you have Darth Vader, you have Emperor Palpatine, you have the Stormtrooper March, all in Tomorrowland that has no identity, but yet you don't have that in Galaxy's Edge. And I've told OG, I said, what they need to do, because this is obviously the start of many changes coming in the Galaxy's Edge, hopefully. I told him, I said, what we need to do, take all the Star Wars characters out of Tomorrowland when they do the Star Wars night and put them all in Galaxy's Edge. That's what it's meant for. I rather our Tomorrowland have no attendance, have no identity. That way it just encourages the execs upstairs to finally agree to throw up construction walls and bulldoze the damn thing and start over. Now, Jared, I want to ask you this because a lot of people I've heard on social media over the years have said that Walt Disney World's Tomorrowland is horrendous, but I don't think they've ever been to our Tomorrowland, and ours is so much worse than yours. So can you clarify why people would even say such things?
Well, I haven't been to yours either. I will this year, but
Sure.
ours has no identity. So when you walk in our Tomorrowland, you have a former attraction that was the Stitch ride that's been empty for like probably close to a decade now.
Yeah.
Then you have Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Those are your first two things you see, which neither of those scream Tomorrowland.
Sure.
Then you have Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, which is going to be a better ride because they're redoing it. But it still doesn't make any sense in Tomorrowland. But we do have People Mover.
Yeah.
We have Space Mountain. And Tron makes a lot of sense in there, but I felt the whole time you should have just called that thing like Tomorrowland's like Light Cycle Run or something. But it just is like a mishmash of stuff in there. Your guys could be very worse, but like when I've always felt like our Tomorrowland just doesn't know what it wants to be. And it just like having the Pixar stuff in there, like I don't understand how that makes any sense. Like, and I don't like the comedy show. Like I don't like the whole setup with that. So it's just nothing in there outside of People Mover is anything. I'm just like, oh, we have the Carousel Progress too. But
Well, see, that's the difference between yours and ours. We don't have the People Mover. We don't have the Carousel Progress. We don't have the Captain EO Theater that's been abandoned for God knows how long. We don't have the only three attractions we have in there is Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear, and Space Mountain. Everything else is abandoned and just sitting there doing nothing.
Well, and submarines are technically Tomorrowland too.
Yeah, but I don't count that.
Oh, now we do have Tomorrowland Speedway. So if you want to walk by a go-kart,
oh yeah, we have Autopia, but I hope
makes no sense to me how that's still around with all the like you got rid of the Rivers of America. I'm like, you got go-karts in Magic Kingdom. Like when I walk by there, it's like I feel like I'm walking into a fair. It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
No, you're right. You're right, Jared. And I made that case a lot for Disneyland, especially because we're really tight on space out here.
Yeah.
And the Autopia takes up a huge amount of real estate. It's like, why are we keeping this thing? You know, I mean, I get it. The kiddos like to feel like they can drive, but with technology now, they can pilot the Falcon. They can do other things. I don't know. You don't really need the cars anymore.
Or do like Tesla cars or something, like electric cars that aren't loud. And actually you can, because ours also like the steering is gone. Like it doesn't matter how well you steer. It could be me or my daughter. It's not going to make any difference. You're just ramming into the thing the whole time. It's yeah.
Well, see, it's interesting because we got the announcement. When was it, OG? At last year's D23, or was it before then that we were supposed to get our Autopia? They were going to get rid of the gas vehicles, put in electric vehicles, but we haven't heard anything since. And I kind of feel like it's a placeholder because they don't even know if they want to keep that yet. They just threw it out there because maybe they were pressured or something. Because one of the things out here in California is that they have gone the route of trying to ban a lot of gas appliances. They're trying to get rid of gas vehicles, make them all Teslas and electric vehicles and Waymos and BS and all sorts of good, pretty much. So I kind of feel
get off of your Autotopia. Do they make you pay a gas tax when you get off the ride too?
Hey, we have a next gen Newsom animatronic at the very end. And he collects your gas tax.
And sometimes when he's there, you can't tell the difference. You're like, wait, is that really him? Or not? I can't tell.
Exactly.
I love it. Now CalWave's here. Now this is a hot take. We don't need the Carousel of Progress. Now I love the Carousel.
I do too. I strongly disagree. I love the Carousel of Progress.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably meaning at Disneyland, because ours has been just sitting there doing vacant for a while, and the only thing that's in there is the little corner Visa car holder for me and Darth Vader, and then literally in the building, it's disgusting. I've actually seen video of it. So people walk in because there's a DVC lounge somewhere in that building upstairs. But you walk in, and literally all you see is just like dust, and then you see like D23 props from like 2019. It's like an abandoned warehouse when you're walking through it. It's like, really, we want this crap? Are you kidding me? What the hell?
It's crazy. Yeah, our well, now it's a launch bay, but it's basically a Spirit of Halloween at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
they just put whatever in there. Welcome back, Candid. Good to see you, buddy.
Dude, I sent you guys a picture. My shit's about to explode. It won't even start back up.
Oh
Yeah,
no, dude.
So I had
Oh,
to break
man.
out the MacBook, and I don't have a mouse or anything for it because they all use USB-C now. You know,
I mean, do you want to just talk shop? Is it easier? Because if you don't have a mouse, how are you going to spin the wheel?
I could. I mean, I have a what is it? Touchpad.
Okay. As long as it's not too, as long as we can still do it, I'm
You did
down.
upgrade. I know. I like the grand piano in the background. I mean, you look
Ah,
like you're
Thank
on
you.
stage.
Thank you. Yeah, for some
I-
reason Safari doesn't allow green screen, so who knew?
He's staying at Tony Stark's pad, huh? I like it.
Ooh,
Pretty much.
I like it. I like it.
Just
Now
pulling
we,
this-
piano.
Pulling the wheel for y'all.
sounds good. Yeah, we were talking a little Tomorrowland. I love your guys' Carousel of Progress. It's amazing. And
Well,
the people
Walt
mover
there
and all that.
too. Supposedly,
Yes,
sometime
Yes.
soon.
Now,
that's gonna be awesome.
now, Jared, do you think you guys are going to get like a more like a Walt 2.0, like a little bit
I
better?
think so. I hope so. I do.
It's not gonna look like the My Pillow guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen the one in person, but the pictures I saw, I'm just like, I would hope so. We'll see, because yeah, but I think it'll.
I
be
mean, it looks a little better in person. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
actually
the
heard
pictures
that.
kind of do ruin it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still kind of butchered, but it looks better in person.
Yeah. It's just such a weird thing to try, like, especially Walt. I feel like I said the whole time, like, if you're gonna do him, it like needs to look just like him, or you just hold off until the tech gets better or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where
Or give them a cigarette. You know what I mean?
That's
Oh,
what I
that's-
was saying. Give him a cigarette and like a scotch or something. Yeah,
dang.
Exactly.
Walt
Or
smoking
in.
darts, talking about what he's gonna do. That's what I want.
Absolutely.
Me too.
We got $100 super chat
Oh
from Hidden.
dang!
God.
Okay,
Yeah.
big shout out to Henry Phillips, man. This guy's on fire.
Dude,
Damn.
$100.
Okay.
I think this is on your channel, right, Conductor?
Yeah, it's on my channel.
Go
I
ahead,
gotta
brother.
get this guy on Conductor Sunday live stream after this. This is phenomenal. But he says, love the discussion, Conductor. I went to Sweethearts Night on Sunday and had a great time. Now, being at Disneyland for Christmas and Sweetheart Night, I feel like Disneyland needs those theater shows back. I love the shows in Disney World when I went. And I agree with him, Geek Village. Like I said, you know, we have, and Jared, you'll see it when you come out here to our Disneyland. But we had a theater show, a Captain EO show, and I've seen video of it. It was phenomenal for its time. I think we definitely do need that back. And then one of the things that bugs me, and I've told OG, you're a piece of work, OG. I know that was you.
But you stuff his toe.
One of the things I've seen at was it the theater next to Toontown? Was it Fantasyland Theater?
Yeah.
Is that it's like off and on. Like they'll have a show temporarily, then throw walls up for months until they find a new show. It's like you got that, and then you got the Hyperion, which is a beautiful, beautiful indoor theater. Sitting there doing nothing besides offering corporate events. It's like, really? Let's have at least offer OG the OG 55 meetup in that theater. Come on, man.
Come on.
Do
You know,
cocktail hour or some crap.
Hey,
I got-
let's promote that. Let's try to get that cleared.
Yeah,
this
let's
year.
do it.
Come on, let's
Hey,
go.
hey,
Let's
hey.
go.
Hey, hashtag OG 55 Hyperion meetup.
let's do it. Let's do it. I got to start throwing around my special access, you know?
Man.
Right.
Absolutely. But Hidden Geek Village, $100 super chat to Conductor. We love that. That's amazing, man. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you very, very much, Hidden Geek Village. I'll definitely have to have you on the show.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So that's all it takes is you got to donate $100 to get on Conductor Show, huh? I'm gonna send you.
Really?
Dang. So now things are getting bribery. Okay.
Here we go. We got Justin in the house saying Captain EO was off the hook. We're here to save the world. I loved that show. Loved it.
They
You guys
bring
had
it
it at
back
Epcot, right?
every once in a while. They'll bring it back at Epcot. They saw the theater
Really?
there, but the show they'll rotate. I think right now it's like Pixar something, but they
Really?
sometimes will bring that back. But yeah,
Wow.
it's a cool show.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Nathan, we're gonna try to make that happen, brother. We're gonna do an OG meetup at the Hyperion. That's gonna be
Oh
sick.
yeah, 100%.
That's gonna be
Cocktail
sick.
hour.
Yeah, it'd be great, man. And we'll have the intro playing on the big screen.
Oh, heck yeah, dude! You kidding me?
That'd be
my
great.
gosh.
If you can't tell.
And
Yeah.
then we'll have Jared come out like My Pillow guy and sit there and sponsor bidets.
Hey man, it's a free bidets involved. I was going to ask you for the $100 if they got to go to your bidet fund.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a great question, Jared.
You're horrible.
I mean, on Amazon, you could probably get 2 or 3. You know,
God.
I mean, but
now he's a spokesman for Amazon. Here we go.
but we only do Kirkland signature over here, Jared. You know that.
oh, I know. Well, I'm saying I haven't got my Kirkland signature sponsorship yet, but when I do, you guys will know.
Hey, don't worry. I'll call Ron Veracruz tomorrow and make that happen. I'll promise
Hey,
you
listen,
that.
if I can, if anything, if they'll just like listen, because I'm late to the game on this because I've never been like a hot dog person, but I had my first Costco hot dog like 6 months ago. Every time I go, I get one now. So if you're gonna tell me I can get like just free Costco hot dogs, I'm in. That's fine. I'll just go get them every time.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Nathan here says, "Oh, don't forget Kendrick." Oh yeah, absolutely. Here we go.
I ain't got nothing to say but West Side.
There, I feel a little
Love it.
absolutely. And we got Jesse Adventure here saying, "Sad that Amazon Go is closing." Yeah, they're closing all their locations. That was a weird store, though. Do you guys
go?
in Florida, Jared?
I don't think we have them. What's that?
So we have them out here. It's very weird because you walk in and literally the whole ceiling's like you have probably 100, 200 little micro cameras, and then you have sensors. No, I'm not even kidding. You have sensors on the shelves. So every time you take something,
Oh, I
because
remember hearing about that.
right when you go in, you have to scan your Amazon barcode on your app. So anything you pick off the shelf, it adds it to your cart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's a little too much technology for me. I'm kind of like just pay like normal.
Yeah, I don't even like self checkout.
Hey, dude, I'm the same way, Jared. I'm not trained on that machine.
I
You
should
don't
get
pay
a
me to do this.
discount. I'm doing the job of the person next to me. Like, give me something. Like,
Well,
I'm
hey,
sitting here
hey.
working. I
Hey,
didn't clock in when I got here.
so come to my Costco. I'll take care of you.
You're gonna double charge me though. That's the problem.
Well, absolutely. Especially since you pushed the days on me. Of course, I'm going to double charge you. I might even triple charge you.
You know what? I'm gonna call corporate. That's just not right.
Let's get him on the phone. Let's get him on the phone.
Real quick, everybody. Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties, so there's no way for me to get the wheel up. It's asking me for some weird key stuff, and I don't even have that phone number anymore. So we will have to redo this another time. I do appreciate everybody for showing up, and let's just talk some Disney. Don't be good. Good topic if you guys want to talk about it a little bit is your guys' trip coming up, man. Like you have literally East Coast expert sitting in the room with you guys. So
There you go. Hey,
I'm gonna
no,
go first.
no pressure, Jared. No pressure.
yeah,
You're coming to
yeah,
the
sorry,
jungle.
just don't do it.
Listen, you gotta watch out for Florida. Florida man, they're gonna be everywhere. They're fine. All right, but if your car breaks down, they will be able to fix it. All right, that's one thing I will say about the Florida man because they're very similar to rednecks. I find because I come from the Midwest, the home of the redneck, and in Florida they're very similar. It's just they wear like Crocs and they have mullets all the time, but they're good. Don't be scared of them.
Oh,
They're
Lord.
fine.
It's interesting because out here in LA County, you can't find a redneck.
No, probably not.
No, you can't.
No.
Fake,
Nope.
if you do their fake rednecks, they're wannabes.
It's amazing growing up around them because like they can fix anything, like anything. You'll have nothing, and they'll just sit there and think for a minute. They'll come back with like duct tape and something, and it'll be running. It may not run forever, but it'll run. It'll get you home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. No,
Oh.
Nathan,
Cool thing.
he's a former Costco stalker here. Works at Costco for 17 years. There you go.
Oh, he knows
Nice.
what I'm talking about. He
Well, I'm
knows.
going to go to Nathan then because he's going to be nicer to me than conductor.
Dang. Okay, now I'm going to quadruple charge you.
I know. That's why I'm going to Nathan.
I'm going to find your membership in the system. That's it.
Oh
No,
man. Oh my
So
god.
what days are you doing all the parks, all the Disney parks? Or you guys just doing a few?
No. So how George has it set up, we're doing all the Disney parks, all the Universal parks, and me and Tommy and George are going to do at least 2 days at Epic, but me and Tommy are going to try to do a third day, just me and him.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm curious. The Epic's changing their early entry. If you guys are staying at Universal, they're changing up the lineup starting in February, which I'm curious how that's going to work.
So actually, we were originally going to stay at 2 different hotels, 1 week at Walt Disney World, 1 week at Universal.
Wait. Don't drop the hotel name.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we were going to stay at 2 different
Best Western.
hotels, but just issue. Well, it's not really an issue. It's just more of staying at one hotel, then having to pack up and then move to another hotel is just inconvenient. So we're just staying at a Walt Disney World hotel on property for the full 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's nice since you're going multiple days at Epic, you'll be able to do everything. But I always tell people if you got 1 day, because you get an hour early if you're staying on property, and it gives you a huge head start because Super Nintendo World is packed. Which the new way they're doing it is they're having Super Nintendo World and Ministry of Magic open at the same time, which will split that traffic. Which
Yeah,
is
man, I'm thinking Ministry first. So rope drop Ministry, wait in that line, knock that out, and then after maybe double back and hit Donkey Kong, and then I'll say Dark Universe at nighttime. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, Dark Universe at night is amazing. Yeah, and that's not a bad strategy because if as long as Battle Ministry is running, I would try and do that as early as possible. The only caveat that's different now than it was last year is now you have park hopping. So it used to be at Epic. As the day went along, people left the park. So a lot of times toward the closing time, you would have lower wait times everywhere. But now I'm assuming they're going to have an influx of people coming in. So it may not lower wait times at different places. I don't know. I haven't been since they've changed it. But that'll just be an interesting thing of figuring that. But if you guys got 3 days, you can for sure, get everything ridden that you want to ride for sure.
Yeah, right. And especially going with Conductor, man. This guy's trying to lock in. So we're going to get everything done for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably like twice. Yeah.
Hey,
Dude, I'm a man on a mission, so believe me,
Thank you, Kiki.
I will make sure we get everything done. But big shout out to Kiki and Luca for gifting a 1 Tommy Toon World membership. Thank you.
I am a huge Tommy Toon fan. He's a great dude. He makes amazing content. Kiki and Luca, thank you so much. And everybody at home, if you are not subscribed to Tommy Toon, go subscribe right now. He does great stuff. I've seen this man in action. Okay, he puts a lot of work into this stuff. He does a lot of great like in-park stuff, but even like non-park stuff, right? Like you've been doing you did like a Chick-fil-A thing the other day. You did some Vietnamese restaurants and Indian places.
Yeah.
Good.
So I love it.
Dude,
I love
No, I appreciate
Better
you
and
guys,
better,
all
too,
you
man.
guys, man.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I've said this to OG. I've even said it when Tommy's been part of a video we've done, all 3 of us. Tommy reminds me of a modern day social media Steven Spielberg. The reason why I say that, I'm being honest, because when he does his food reviews in the park, like he puts so much energy and focus on what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and I love it. Just the enthusiasm, the creativity is phenomenal. When you
Man,
see
I appreciate you guys, man. It's gonna go somewhere eventually. Maybe not on this platform, maybe a different platform, but all you guys are fucking killing it. I mean, OG's killing it. Capture the Magic kills it. You kill it every day. Candid, you kill it on TikTok, bro, nonstop. And then Conductor, man, those Conductor live Sundays are crazy.
Yeah, no, they're
Right.
fun. They're fun. I love it. And speaking of Conductor, Kiki and Luca gifted a Conductor membership.
Thank you, Kiki and Luca. Deeply appreciate it.
Just
And
so you
then-
know, I'm going to put on I'm going to put a train whistle on my soundboard in the future,
boy.
conductor. So
Oh,
that way,
very
I feel like you need it. It would help. Hear me out. This is the pitch. Just
Okay.
take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
Okay.
Green screen. You're on a train, and the whole time it's like you're the conductor on the train, and you end up at whatever place you're talking about whilst on the train.
That's
Okay.
sick.
I will definitely
Oh.
look into that.
That's
100%.
sick.
That's sick.
I love it. I love it.
Damn.
So he'll pull up right to the bidet aisle in Costco,
Yeah.
right?
No.
That's
no.
man.
Oh, I love it. But
God
Kiki and
damn it.
Luca, thank you so much for gifting an OG55 membership. Appreciate you, Kiki and Luca. Kiki and Luca is an amazing dude. We love Kiki and Luca.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Tommy and Conductor, you guys are gonna have an absolute blast in Walt Disney World. It's crazy because out here in California, it's a resort, but it still feels like it's the theme parks or like the main show. But like out there in Florida, like you feel like you're on vacation, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
like we stayed at the Poly, man, and it was like they have like the pools and the beach and the whole thing. It's like, dude, I feel like I'm on vacation. You can stay at the Grand Cali and all that stuff, and it's cool. It doesn't hit the same though, like Florida, right? I mean, Jared, like the
Yeah.
resorts and all that stuff are just
Poly,
next level.
I love Poly's it's always been my number one like resort. It's you feel like you're somewhere else. But we're staying this weekend at Wilderness Lodge, and that's probably my number 2. I love Wilderness Lodge because you do not feel like you're in Florida. You don't feel like you're at Disney. You just feel like you're in this wooded area. It is different. I can imagine it'd be a different vibe. Even my wife, she's been to Disneyland a lot, but she's like, it does have more of a like you're on a resort type of vacation feel than say Disneyland does, I think overall. But
yeah, no, 100%. We did a couple of resort days when we were down there a few years ago, and I'm glad we did because some of those resorts are amazing. That one, the Beach and Yacht Club.
oh yeah, I love Beach Club. Yeah, if you're going to Epcot, you say Beach Club, you just walk right there and you're there.
It's amazing.
It's
Now, John Make It Rain here says the weather in Florida makes it feel like a vacation. Yes, but right now I heard you guys are getting kind of cold.
It's cold. I'm wearing a hoodie right now. It's cold. It's going to be on Sunday. I was telling my wife, there's a shot. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. There's a chance that it might snow at Disney because on Sunday, the low is going to be 23.
God.
And on Saturday, it's going to be 30. So, like, it gets up still to the 50. It'll be 45 degrees on Sunday. But, man, those low, once that sun goes down, and that's the thing, too, when you're here in the winter, it's nice during the day for the most part. But the minute that sun goes down, it's going to drop like 15 degrees immediately. And you'll see people in the theme parks all of a sudden be fine. And then they're just like going to buy jackets and hoodies because it gets cold quick.
That's
Yeah.
wild. I'm so curious what these guys. I really want to pick their brain when they come back because I'm so
Oh, yeah,
curious,
yeah.
like what park they're gonna prefer and the attractions. And because when I went, my mindset was like, okay, Hollywood Studios was going to be my least favorite, and Epcot would be my favorite. That was my mind going into it. And when I left, Hollywood Studios actually surpassed my expectations.
Wow.
I actually liked it more than I thought I would. Maybe because they were so low by
I mean,
expectations.
that would help.
Yeah,
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, and Magic Kingdom was for me my lowest one because I think
Yeah, I don't
Disney.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you guys will like Magic Kingdom because it's like a copy of Disneyland, essentially.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's not, I don't know. I feel like some of the stuff you would think would be better or better done there, I guess. And it's just not, especially when you have that much space. But that's kind of what I wanted to do too. I already kind of snagged Tommy a little bit before you, OG, just letting you know. But I have some good ideas I want to do on my channel. So we'll collaborate.
Are you cheating on me, Tommy? What's going on, bro?
I'll put it out there in the universe. I would like to do a comparison video, kind of like what we're doing today with Spin the Wheel. So I kind of want to do a what's better with you guys, and I think it's a lot of fun. But I do agree with you, OG. Magic Kingdom's just if I had a choice and I could only visit like 2 of the 4 parks, Magic Kingdom wouldn't make it onto that list for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Magic Kingdom's also a pain to get into. It is the most least convenient park because you gotta either like if you drive, you still gotta take some sort of transportation in there. It takes forever, and if you leave something in your car, it's gone. You're just like, I'm not wasting. It's gonna take you 45 minutes back, 45 minutes there. Yeah, I would say honestly, take an Uber. They may not let you, but you could probably just hop out of the car on the street. But if you take an Uber to the Contemporary and then just walk over, it's the quickest way.
Okay.
There we go. There you go.
Because I mean, I do want to see the castle. I mean, Magic Kingdom does have the castle.
Yeah.
So I definitely have to see that, you know, no matter what. I think most anticipated is Epcot for
Same,
Disney and then Epic for Universal. But obviously I'm breaking it down a little further as like Dark Universe is what I really want to see. And then Epcot, we got some I think was it Flower or
Flower and
was
Garden
it
be going on.
Yeah, the festival, right? So you know I'm a foodie, so
You'll like
it's
the
like
festival.
perfect weekend. Yeah,
Yeah, the festivals are cool, especially like when you guys are going in March. The humidity hasn't hit yet, so the humidity doesn't kick in until like May usually. So like during the day, you don't have that humidity. It's probably going to be like 60, 70 degrees during the day. Like it's one of the best times to go.
Man, we're to be living out there for like 2 weeks, man. It's gonna be a long one.
It's
So
gonna be crazy.
you're out there for 2 weeks, Tommy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2 weeks.
What, dude? That's crazy. You're gonna have a ball, dude. And I'm telling you, one of the first things I did when I landed at was it MCO?
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, I gotta go outside. I gotta feel this humidity. I gotta see what this is like.
Oh Lord.
And I went out. Now we went at the end of July.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
So I knew the humidity was gonna be hitting, you know. And I get out there, man, and it was like thick, man. Now right now it's probably not that bad, so you'll luck out with that, you know.
Yeah, you don't have any right now. Although the humidity actually kind of makes when it's cooler weather comes through, it does feel colder because it's more humid, which is kind of weird. But you do honestly, you get used to it. Like heat doesn't bother me there really as much as like I don't like being cold, but you do kind of get to the point where like people will come visit and you're like, oh yeah, like. But I always say the humidity is like, especially when you're in theme parks, it's like having a backpack on, and it just gets heavier as the day goes along. And just like, and you're like, for me, I sweat, so like my back is always soaked. Like if I'm the minute I leave the hotel room, like, I already need to take a shower.
Yeah. So
bring some extra shoes, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it bipolar weather, it'll start raining on you, and then you'll come out of like a ride. You're like, oh.
Well, that's where either Crocs, which is the Florida man,
or plastic bags.
That I love. There's a shoe called Kane footwear. I have like 4 pairs of them, but they're like a mix between Crocs and like athletic shoes, and they slip on.
Ooh,
and so like they're really, really comfortable. They have good, and like I can walk in them all day, but that way, if it rains, because I hate wet socks, it's not a big deal. It just dries, you just keep going.
Yeah. And Jared, you're
Kane's
right about
if you want to sponsor this video, just please let us know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're right, Jared, about like getting used to it, because I was there for almost 2 weeks. I had to get back for work and stuff, but like I left a little earlier, but like but after a couple of days I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of used to this by now. I mean, it doesn't take too long to kind of like adjust, you know.
No, it just sucks when you leave your hotel room at 7 a.m. and you're like, oh, it's already here. Like it's just this wave of hit you. But once you're in it, like, you know, it's not that bad.
Well, it's interesting you said that, because I kind of had not a fear, but I kind of had you know, my thoughts about it when me and Tommy went to Vegas, because we did that Horrors Unleashed thing at Area 15, and I'm like, am I gonna really like this dry heat? And actually, I think it was 115, Tommy. Actually, it really did not feel like 115. It actually felt comfortable, which was the weirdest thing, because I hate Arizona weather during the summer. I hate it. I don't like Vegas weather during the summer either, but it actually was not bad.
Okay. All right. So, now, Jared, John says it looks like he feels like you own a gym, which
I mean, technically I do. I have a garage gym. I used to do personal training, but I never owned the gym, but I'm familiar with gyms.
Hey, so John, just to clarify, his home gym and his garage is all sponsored by Kirkland. Just so you know.
I wish if they made home gym equipment, I'm looking for new ones now. I'm like, man, if they made it, I'd get it. It'd be great.
Can't go wrong.
I love it. I love it. No, I love the fact too, on a serious note, Jared, I love, because you and I talk, we talk in the group chat a lot about like nutrition and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I love how you said recently in one of the shows that we did that you feel better now than you did in your 20s, which is great, man.
I honestly, I really do. Well, part of it, I played sports my whole life, so I was beat the hell up, like mid-20s. I had all sorts of injuries, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been working out since I was like 16, but I was even telling my wife, I'm like, I feel like I do, like when I do workouts now, I used to have a lot of these hip issues, but I feel better. I can't dunk anymore. I don't think. I haven't tried in years, but I do feel pretty good. But I'm trying to like maintain, like if I, whatever I got to do, I'm trying to be the fountain of youth as I get older, and just I don't want to be that guy in a walker or anything.
Changed too. Recovery's gotten easier over the years, and there's a lot more things you can use and do to help out.
Oh yeah.
So I think people are getting useful. Not only that, too, people are drinking water now. Like, you look at the old people back then in their 20s, Hulk Hogan in his 20s, dude.
Dude, that's what's wild. When you look at pictures of people, like the cast of Cheers, they were like in their mid-30s. When I was a kid, I thought they were like all 50. Like it's
right.
wild. You look at the ages, and I do actually think there's something to. I don't know really what it is, but maybe it's just people. Like my sister-in-law works for an Anheuser-Busch distributor, and she was saying even 2 years ago how much alcohol sales have fallen off. And it's become an issue. They've all gotten in those non-alcoholic beers because people just aren't drinking as much anymore.
Sure.
Like she was just saying it's down like almost 30% in some places.
Wow.
Oh.
That's crazy. Well, Gen Z, we talked about, right? With Gen Z, they're not into it. They don't care about it. They're just not, it's just not their thing. And that's honestly, there's a lot of stuff with Gen Z that I really respect. And that's one of the things. I mean, because millennials, they didn't see it like that. I mean, millennials, I think, were the drunkest generation.
I bet you Gen Z or Gen X, I bet they drink more. I would. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good question.
Yeah, and I do. I sip on that neck blood.
It's gotta get a little bit.
It's great. It's fantastic.
I saw somebody. They have this thing that filters out your blood.
Really?
It's supposed to remove like.
Oh yeah, and like the
metals,
coagulation or whatever, and it
Yeah,
cycles it all out, and it puts you back in, bro. Hey, we should do that. It costs a lot. I think it's like $1,400 though, or how much?
They said, but apparently the people that did it, they said they feel like amazing when they're done because it
I
gets rid
kind
of
of
like,
want to do it. Yeah.
All the microplastics, like mold, like all sorts of stuff that be in your blood. You just get rid of it all, and then they'll show you after the fact of like what was in your blood, and like you can
I
see
want
it.
to do that. That's
crazy. That's crazy. Jesse here says he's 34 and he doesn't drink. And then go chuck yourself. Said Gen X weed drink all the time.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got into bourbons for a little bit, but like I don't even I have a bunch of bourbons like in our thing. I'll never drink. I think the last time I had anything to drink was like on Halloween because we were trick or treating with the kids, and in Florida they'll just hand you drinks when you're walking around with the kids. And that was the last time I had anything. Before that, it had been like a year, but it wasn't even like a conscious thing. I just was like, I don't know. I just don't want to do it. It's kind of interesting.
Well, it's weird too. Like once you quit something, like I quit, I don't drink. I used to drink soda a lot. And then once you quit and then you try it again, it's like, why did I like this?
Yeah. I do mineral water a lot now. If I want flavor, I'll do like grape packets in it or something because I love grape soda that they don't make. They don't make diet grape soda, but I'll do it in there and I'll just have mineral if I want something sweet.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do Pellegrino.
What is that?
Yeah, I haven't had soda in over a year. This is a Spindrift. But this is
I've heard of
literally
that. Okay.
just like a squeezed lime and sparkling water.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have that nasty, like dirty ass flavor at the end.
Yeah.
Not that I know what dirty ass or dull ass. Yeah.
I mean,
and zero sugar.
That's your department, conductor. Dirty ass with the bidets, right?
Only if they're ones, though, dude. Only if they're ones.
Dude, speaking of dirty,
you're messed up. You're messed up.
So last night, I'll usually have a protein shake before I go to bed. And I had my shaker bottle out because I'll reuse it throughout the day. And I didn't know my wife had put soap in it to let it soak.
Oh, no.
So I grab it, I put everything, I drink it, and I always just chug them. So I chug it, and all of a sudden, after I was like, oh, gosh. It was like, what? And I was like, and she's like, what? I was like, did that have soap in it? She's like, yeah. So it took me like 45 minutes to get rid of the taste of soap. And I probably had like a teaspoon of dish soap that I just chugged. It didn't clean, I think.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Funny story. In high school, I woke up. I was exhausted, man. I was super tired, and I'm like, and I even had the same hair back then. It's kind of crazy, but I'm doing my hair, and I'm like half asleep, and I just grab the can, and I start spraying, thinking it was hairspray, and I leave. I go to school, and I get to school, and my friends are like, "Why is your hair white?"
Oh no!
It was deodorant.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, bro, my whole head was white. Fucking hilarious, dude.
God.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, who drove you to school? No one told you, man, or you took the bus?
No, I drove. I drove.
Oh, listen,
Oh,
OG's
you
confident.
drove, you
He
drove.
never
This is
looked
late,
in the mirror.
later in the. I was old enough to drive at that point.
No need to look in the
Holy
mirror. You
moly.
just spray and
Yeah.
go. You just trust
Spray,
it.
Right.
sprayed it and walked out, man. It was crazy. Justin here says I just like Bricky am a proud member of the Straight Edge Club, and I respect that, Justin. That's great.
Yeah.
It's better for you, man. A lot, man. Sad news. I don't know if you guys saw, but like Ray J, Brandy's brother, he made a post today saying he's only got a couple months to live. His doctors say he's in bad shape right now. His heart's only beating at like 25%, and he said
Really?
it's because he was drinking heavily, like several bottles a day. And I don't think he's talking beer, the way he was wording it.
Yeah.
And he was on Adderall.
Oh,
And it just,
Dude,
yeah, man.
people- Adderall's always scared me. I know a bunch of people that like were abusing Adderall. I've always like that stuff always scared me. But I grew up with a family that had some drug issues, like my uncles and stuff. So for me, I was always like, I'm not touching any of that stuff because I've driven by the gas station and seen my uncle be arrested in a group on a sting, and I'm like, that's not good. That's not a good look for the family. But
Oh my, like a sting operation?
yeah, so my uncle was like, ever since I could remember, he was in and out of jail, like meth and all sorts of stuff. And we were going. My brother and I we were in the car going to my mom's house to go visit or something, and we like look over, and I just see my uncle was sitting on a curb, cuffed, look at his head down with like it was a big bust, and I was like, oh, okay.
So he thought he was buying drugs from somebody, but it turned out to be a cop. Oh
Yeah.
man.
And so my brother and I thought it was kind of funny because it's like the 19th time he's been arrested, but apparently it wasn't funny to the family. And I was like, I don't know. There's some comedy in this, I think.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and some of those drugs really do a toll on you, like meth. Like you lose all your teeth and everything.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, meth.
Yeah.
is
Can you pull that
no
one
good.
from John? OG?
What was that? I'm sorry.
John.
John.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So favorite ride, favorite park or resort to hang around. So this is why I love that he said Epcot, because Epcot's fucking amazing. But once you get into Animal Kingdom, there's some kind of like this weird like respect that you gain for real vision, and what a theme park should be called, why it's called a theme park. Animal Kingdom it's intense, dude. And it's
It
its own
is.
climate. Like you walk through and you're like, shit, I'm in rainforest. Shit, I'm in Africa. Shit, I'm about to
Yeah.
get mauled by a tiger. It's
Yeah.
dope. So I'm gonna say
Dude.
I
favorite
can't
park-
wait, bro. That sounds fun.
It's
Bro,
amazing.
bro,
Favorite
Tommy,
park is
bro,
Animal Kingdom.
Bro, Tommy, I walked into Animal Kingdom. I was barely past the turnstile. I was like, okay, this is my favorite part. Like, I just
man.
loved it, dude. I freaking loved it.
Sick.
It's all
That's amazing.
vibes. It's all vibes.
Animal Kingdom is weird because like I know there's people that do that. I don't hate the park. It's just not my favorite park. Like I love Pandora, but I'm
Yeah.
also not a fan of zoo. Like I have a weird thing with zoos. I'm fine with animals. I just could care less to watch an animal in the wild. It doesn't
Damn
do
it,
a
bro.
damn thing for me. Like when they go into
I'm
I'm like,
opposite.
here's the
That's
lion.
rough.
I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it unless that lion is like going after a zebra. I'd watch that.
Sure.
But it's just it's one of those things. I mean, it's a cool part. The theming. You're not wrong about the theming and the vision of it. It's just not something for me that I like love inherently. But I get why people like it. It just depends on like your taste, basically.
Yeah.
That's what a
And I
gym
grew up
owner
around
would
zoos,
say.
so that
Okay,
was my
someone
favorite.
that owns a gym would say that.
I want to see
Zebra
animals
lion.
fighting each other. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
growing up, growing up, we
Yeah.
always had zoos. You know, zoos
Right.
are everything. And now having kids too, we go like if we go on vacation somewhere, I try to make it a point to stop at a zoo. So I've been to the LA Zoo, I've been to San Diego, I've been to almost every zoo in California and other states. So it's one of those when I hit Animal Kingdom, like, oh shit, that's how you do a zoo. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
legit.
I have seen
So
the
that's why it resonates with me.
silverback gorilla
pretty
from
good.
like I was probably
Yeah.
like 40 feet away from him. If you ever just think like, oh,
They're
like
kind of small.
I'm strong. I'm good. You see that thing on the back, and I was like, good Lord, that thing would tear my
You
face
got him,
off.
dude.
Like it wouldn't even, he would just look at me and just be like, no, and I'd just be dead. Like he was, and he like took something and threw it. I was actually like, I remember it was this area we used to, when our kids were little, we'd take them to nap back there. And my wife was like, my daughter woken up and she's like, ready to go. And I'm like, I just want to watch this silverback because he was just hanging out, but like they're so freaking big. Like, like just naturally, they look like they've been taking like tests for like 50 years. You're like, good Lord.
Jeez. I want to give a big shout out again to Hidden Geek Village for another $10 super chat. Absolutely amazing. He asked for each of you, which Disney or Universal expansion attraction are you most excited for and why? For me, it's Monsters Land at Disney Hollywood Studios. OG, I'm going to start with you.
Sure. Yeah, no, mine actually is Pandora at DCA. And the reason being is because I love Animal Kingdom and I love Pandora. And so I'm just really excited to get that here. Now, obviously, we're not going to get the same sort of, you know, the transitions and all that. We're not going to get that here. We don't have the room for any of that. But just the land and to be able to have that here, I can't wait. And plus that whole land, there's a lot of question marks around that whole thing, how they're going to fit it into the park, which I think makes the speculation kind of fun. So that's definitely my most anticipated. What say you, Jared?
I probably Monstropolis. Just the Doors coaster. The idea that could be really, really cool. Yeah, I mean, Villains Land's intriguing to me, but we just don't have enough information yet about what they're really going to do there. I think potentially, I've said all along, I think that probably has the most potential impact because people have wanting villain stuff for a long time. But until we get more details, I'd say probably Monstropolis. Like, I think it's a cool idea and the land there. I don't really know about Magic Kingdom with the cars. Like, I love the idea of a Cars land, but like where they're putting it in the theming, I'll wait and see. But
sure,
that's probably what I'd say.
So for me, I'm not even going to go with Disneyland on this. Well, actually, I am. I'm going to go Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So for Disneyland, I'm excited, not just for Avatar and Coco and whatnot. I'm actually more excited to see what they have planned, and OG's going to love this, what they have planned for the third gate for possibly a Westcott. That's what I'm excited for at the Disneyland Resort. Now, when it comes to Walt Disney World, I'm going to go with Animal Kingdom and the whole Tropical America expansion.
Okay.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Like
What say you,
Encanto and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Encanto, Indiana Jones.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Oh yeah. What about you, Cannon?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going to go too. If I had to go Disney, I'm excited for that Indiana Jones. I'm really want to see what they're going to do since it's going to be a new, a new version of it that we haven't seen yet. So that's going to be exciting. But if I'm going to go with something, I think I'm most excited for Pokemon. You know, hearing a lot of rumors about getting Pokemon, they're like, dude, that's right up my alley. That's what I want. I hope they do it right. You can't do these mini lands and just not be able to expand on them later on, especially with Pokemon that's just been a franchise for 30 years now, longer than that.
Yeah,
it needs its heart. You know, it needs a heart, and we got to let it beat. So hopefully we get something good.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful, Cam. It needs a heart, and we got to let it beat. I love that.
Gotta catch them all.
Perfect.
Man, you just swindled OG right there, bro.
I love it. A little bit. And Mr. Tommy too. What are you looking forward to the most?
No, 100%. I was going to go with Pokemon no matter what. I mean, they're opening the Poke Park right now in Japan. It's a little light. I mean, it's a little small. They're trying. At least they have the little heal station where they heal the Pokemon. It shows like the Game Boy logos and stuff. But for the most part, it just looks like statues. And it's almost like a Pokemon Snap type of thing. You can go walk through a park and see statues like in like a fighting stance or something. So it looks cool, but Universal could definitely bring it to life. Mario, Super Nintendo World, we have the bands. Harry Potter, we have stuff. Just to see what Japan does with like a Pokeball or something crazy like that could be something cool to look at. But to me, it's like we're going to have to go to Japan first because it's going to take a little bit to come over here. But hey, I got big plans for Japan anyway, so might as well do it.
I'll be honest. I don't think Pokemon's going to take that long to get to Orlando.
Yeah.
thanks.
What are you thinking? What are you
That's a
guessing,
moneymaker.
Mike?
Well, I think I told you, OG. I was told months ago by a couple people. So every once in a while, people tell me stuff from Universal, and
Yo,
they
you told us about this a minute ago about
Yeah,
Pokemon, like a
and they told
cool
me-
minute ago.
Yeah, they told
Yeah.
me Pokemon's going in Lost Continent, and so they're getting ready to
Yeah.
demolish that. And if you look at when they built Hogsmeade, it took them about 2 years. So, and the person was telling me they were like, "It's gonna be cool." They're like, I don't know anything about Pokemon, so when this happens, I will rely on you guys because I know it's huge. Like it's like the #1 brand in the world. It's insane how much revenue it's made. But yeah, he was saying it's gonna be cool. Like in some of the potential ride concepts I was looking at, like he didn't tell me outright, but I was like, and he was kind of like, you'll like it. He's like, even if you're not into Pokemon, you'll enjoy it. And I was like, okay. But I think it could be easily within 5 years, if not even sooner.
I believe
Wow.
Pokemon
that's
is going
sick,
to
dude.
blow
Can't wait.
everything
it's-
out of the water if they do it right.
I've said for years, I think Nintendo might end up being bigger for Universal than even the Wizarding Worlds. Just how big
Easily.
Nintendo is. You throw Pokemon on top of that, like you're getting a whole new demographic of people that are going to come in there
The
and then you
merch
got the whole
game.
anime part of it too. Yeah, it'll be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well
And
said.
that's what I'm saying. They need to. Sorry, OG, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's why if whatever plot of land we think they're gonna use, it needs to double or triple in size because
That's
there's
the
so much you
issue.
gotta do.
Lost Continent's not that big, but apparently they're going to go deeper because now there's a lot of the backstage areas that they moved over to Epic. So they actually, in a lot of the stuff at Universal Orlando, they've got room to go further back. So that would be my only concern. As I don't know how big it'll be, but I think it'll be not as wide, but it'll be fairly deep. I think they'll probably be able to do 2 attractions. I think, if I were to guess, but I think it's gonna be a lot of the interactive stuff too.
Sure.
Question for you on that then. Is this a strategic plan to put in that park so we can kind of now take people away from Epic so you can blend
so.
better?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do the same strategy that they did with Harry Potter and just put it have something in each park. Plus, the expansion for Epic over Super Nintendo World is going to be Zelda. So
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
man.
You just
They're
said it.
I can't wait.
they're putting Zelda there, at least as of what I've last heard. They're going to put because Zelda was rumored to go in Lost Continent, and then Pokemon was going to go into the Simpsons area, and so those are all still happening. They're just changing around. So then, I mean, if you're talking about the thing I'm looking most forward to, if Back to the Future comes back,
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
and I actually was told there's a shot. I'll just put it this way: there's a shot that with Supercharged they do something Back to the Future there, but nothing is like I don't think at this point it's like confirmed. And it may not be an attraction right off the bat, but I think there's something there that I think they'll reintroduce Back to the Future on some level, maybe even test it out to see.
Well, see, to Cannon's comment about doubling the size, and I've told OG and I've told Tommy this several times. I said for Universal Hollywood, because I know people wanted a Darkmoor more at Hollywood than they did at Epic, because that's where the Universal monsters were born and created. And I told OG because when I do the live streams on my channel, and people said, "Oh, well, get rid of the Simpsons area and shoehorn it between Fast and Furious and Harry Potter," I said, "No, that's an insult. Don't do that. Put it on the lower lot. Make it an actual land." Make it double the size of what Epic has, and use different Universal monster IPs. Which Universal has a big catalog of Universal monster IP they can use.
Mhm.
So that's what I've always insisted. If they want to bring a West Coast version of Darkmoor, definitely put it on the lower lot. Do not try to shoehorn it between Fast and Furious and Harry Potter.
That's fair because the monsters, I mean, they were birthed out here in Hollywood, so that to have the proper representation of that franchise. Because here's the thing too, like Disney, their whole thing is like the fairy tale. That's like the heartbeat of the Disney company. Universal, the heartbeat of that company is the monsters. So
Right.
if you're going to build it out here in Hollywood where it all started, you should go big with it. You should go big with it.
By the way, you guys are gonna. I'm very curious what you guys think about Monsters Unchained, because that ride's awesome.
Oh,
Like the
I can't
animatronics alone, when you first see them, you're just like, "What in the world?" Like the first time you first see Phantom of the Opera, And it's like, holy
Dude.
crap. Like, it's just the scale of that
dude.
entire ride is insane.
That's insane.
Oh, man.
Now, Kevin Davis brings up an interesting point here, saying online hype for Epic didn't translate, cut into Disney theme park profitability for families. There's some truth to that. I mean, I think Epic has been a success, though. I do. But I don't think it had the impact that a lot of fans were predicting in terms of how it would impact Disney. Would you? I mean, you're a Floridian, Jared. What do you think? I mean, is that fair to say?
It depends on who you were listening to. So some people were saying it's a Disney killer and it's gonna all this stuff. I always had the stance that it would impact Disney. As I think it did. They had 1% loss in attendance last year. I don't think it was all directly due to Epic Universe, but that's roughly like 1 million people that didn't go to Disney that went the previous year. And I do think Epic has been successful. They've had its issues with wait times and the park capacity isn't where they want it. But I've said for a long time, this park can be around for decades. So like they're going to continue to build on it. So it's not really, I never thought it was a thing about just this last summer. It was just the first phase of what they're going to do. So it just depends on what your expectations were, I suppose. But yeah, if you were thinking it was going to be like this, they were going to be #1 in theme park attendance and Magic Kingdom was going to fall off the map. Like, right, that didn't happen. And that wasn't realistic that it was going to happen. But it's really Universal's perspective. Like they're in the long game. They're just trying to eat into market share. And I think they'll continue to do it. And who knows? They may never get to Disney. They don't have to make money. But I do think it's made an impact. I think at the very least, talking to travel agents, like our travel agent sponsor and other ones, I know some other owners, they had said all of last year that they saw a shift in not even as many people splitting time. And a lot of people were doing that, but a lot of families were going to Universal for an entire week. And they're a Disney-centric travel agent as well. So I do think there has been a shift. A lot more people just openly will just say, yeah, we're going to go check out Epic and go to Disney. So I think it has had an impact, but it's not going to be this like, Disney's going to lose $5 billion this year, stuff like that. It just really depends on what people's expectations were, I guess.
Yeah, and you're right. It's long game, they're going to plus it, add to it. I mean, really the biggest hurdle in the whole thing, and I said this about DCA too, it's just getting the park built. Once you got the park built, now you can play with it. Now you can add to it, plus it, So
100%.
It's hard. It's hard for someone.
Yeah.
It's hard for someone like me. Like I was putting earlier, like I have 3 children that I have to bring to these parks. If I'm going to go to Florida for a week, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get car seats and go all the way down there and do that.
Yeah.
And that's not easy because I'm not going to rent a car because I'm already in the bubble for Disney. So it makes it difficult for me to want to just do a whole week over at Universal, especially with smaller kids. It's not really going to benefit me, especially spending that much money. I'd rather just go to Disney and I know that they're going to have fun at Disney.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. When they get older though, you probably Universal.
That's when it'll switch. Of course. Yeah. And I think that's kind of what they're going for. Like these rides now and these different lands are doing, it's not solely for the children. I mean, even though I don't know how to explain it because think of this, you're putting Pokemon in there, that's my age group. Still, like I try to push those things on my kids, just like I try to push Scooby-Doo. And they're like, well, Scooby-Doo, Dad, that's cool. I'd rather watch Bluey. So Disney's kind of hitting those kids still where Universal's trying to hit my age group. And hopefully it kind of trickles down past that.
I think there's a chance they do one of those kids resorts in Orlando that they're building out in Texas because they're cheap. They have space around Epic and it would give them technically 4 parks. Like I have no clue. I've asked around. I haven't been told no. I've been told, well, maybe, or no, whatever it is. But if they did that would give them, that would be very interesting to see how that would affect like how people travel there because you'd have a whole park dedicated to like really small kids. And then that would give you the ability to have like everybody in a family has an interest. Like you got the thrill stuff, you got the kid stuff. Like I don't know. It would only I think the one in Texas cost them like I want to say it was like 500 million, which is a lot, but not that much for a whole park. Epic was
what
like
IPs would you put?
What
IPs would you put in there?
I mean, for me, I would put Nintendo, which they don't have in Texas. So Texas has Minions, Jurassic Park, Trolls, Shrek, SpongeBob. I might be missing one. There might be another one in there. I can't think of. But I would say all those, but throw in like Harry Potter and like Nintendo. Like Nintendo's got so much kid stuff. I think it would be a smash hit if they did that.
Absolutely.
No,
I think so.
Yeah. Now and that would also pull, that would pull some of the like like we were saying, like Universal kind of skews older. It kind of has like that DCA kind of demo. You bring in that kids park, you're gonna pull more of the family. So it would be a smart move. Now, John, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, John, Make It Rain is asking Candid Camper and Jared if you guys like the King Kong ride.
I don't hate it. I don't love it though. It's
I haven't been yet, so I can't do it. Watching some stuff on YouTube, it looks interesting, kind of screeny for me. I like the queue. I think the queue is really cool. I don't know anything about it, and I haven't seen everything around it. It looks like it doesn't fit into where it is, but
it's a weird spot because it's technically its own land because it's in between Jurassic Park and it's in between Toon Lagoon.
Yeah.
And so it's a weird spot, and it's the tram tour style where everything's on the sides, which I don't really care for that on attractions. The queue though is amazing, and it used to be they have actually a legit animatronic in there, but they used to actually have scare actors in the queues that would scare the crap out of you because it's dark and there's they just have fire torches in there.
Dude, that's dope.
They would get you, but the animatronic of Kong at the end is cool. But everything it's fine. Like if it's like a 20-30 minute wait, I'll ride it. But if it's like 45 or above, I wouldn't wait for it.
Okay, so it's interesting because when you come out to California, Jared, our King Kong is on the Studio Tram Tour, and it drives into a show building. But obviously, the front of it's themed, but it's all screen based. So I'm very curious to check out your version of King Kong because at one point or another, before we had the fires happen on the lower lot and burn down our original King Kong attraction, which still the tram drove through, but it was like your guys' version, it was an actual life-size King Kong animatronic, but it got burned down because of the fire. So I'm very curious about that. I really want to see that.
It's got some cool, like you drive, like the temple you drive into and stuff. That part's physical. Then the rest of the ride, for the most part, is all screen. Like I said,
Gotcha.
It had that era where they were doing like supercharged in this ride where they took elements from the tram tour and made whole attractions out of them, and they didn't really go over very well.
Interesting. Now, Hen Geek Village asks, anyone excited for Avengers Campus expansion at DCA? I don't know too much about it. So I'm going to go first on this. I'm excited for it because the land needs more to do. I think Infinity Defense is going to be amazing. That's the e-ticket attraction. But for the other one, me and OG did the video last night. It's going to be tomorrow morning, and I talked about it. And OG gives me credit because I hit it spot on the nail. When you look at Tony Stark Flight Labs, okay, as it's being constructed, and you see these white, like metal piping trellis that's going to be part of the attraction, like the exposed roof. It screams to me Six Flags entrance. It does. It drives me nuts because it looks horrendously awful. So personally, for me, I would rather have not had Tony Stark Flight Lab, and I rather have had the whole space, the Infinity Defense. I think it would be a much better attraction. But I'm not saying that what we're going to get is not bad. I just don't think being on a Kuka arm getting thrashed around is really the excitement I want.
Well, and the thing with the whole Kuka arm attraction is that the Kuka arm is the theming. Like you couldn't get more like lazier than that and cheap. Like
you know what's crazy about that? When you go to the they have that theme park expo every year down in Orlando where they show off new tech. You can ride a Kuka arm, and that the ride that is the Tony Stark ride, that's literally what you do as the test run. Like they're just taking like the base element of a Kuka arm and just trying to make a ride out of it, but you can literally go do it in other places.
That's
the other thing too is like Disney loves to make these attractions that it's like all like training, like you're training to do this, you're training to do that, but there's never any payoff, right? So for this Kuka arm thing, you're training to be a superhero, but you don't have like a big fight at the end. Like when you're training, it's fruitless. It means nothing. So I don't know. The Kuka arm thing, I don't have much faith in that, but the Infinity Defense, I think will be good. I think it'll probably be a next gen Transformers.
Is that like
So-
the King Thanos ride?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you rather see them train you and then, like you said, kind of during it, you're like doing something cool, and all of a sudden someone just busts through the door and like, hey, fuck you, and you're like, well, shit, now you're a superhero.
Yeah,
at it.
exactly. And then you're shitting dirty bananas. You know what I'm saying, Conductor? You're like, no, but I completely agree with you, man. I think that they should have actually. I think the Kuka arms actually should have gone into the finale scene of Infinity Defense. Like, can you imagine the portal and it's like on your left, and we all come through the portal of the Kuka arms, and you fight King Thanos together? Like both
That'd be
attractions
cool.
are like side by side.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
That's what I was talking about, where you can cross utilize two attractions that literally meet up at the finale scene. But one thing I would like to see, because they're saying for Infinity Defense, it's going to be screen based, but also actual props and whatnot, actual show scenes. So one of the things I would like to see is maybe, for the opening of the attraction, you have King Thanos, but then they switch it up and they maybe throw Doctor Doom in there or something. That'd be dope.
That would be
I'll tell you the potential of what you're talking about. If Monsters Unchained, you will see what is possible with Kuka arm, because they blend in the animatronics with like the screens, but the animatronics, it's almost 3D because they're so big. Like you could do some really interesting stuff on a ride like that, especially like Marvel. Like if you had like a Iron Man animatronic or like a Thanos animatronic in there doing stuff, like it could be really cool.
Yeah.
Do you think Disney's getting lazy with Disneyland or DCA with these rides because there's no competition in comparison to Florida?
So it's interesting you mentioned that, Camper, because I talked to OG again on this video that we did yesterday, and I said, it's really sad that DCA is kind of like the stepchild. It's like Disney doesn't want DCA, but they have it and they have to deal with it. And then you have Disneyland, which gets all the love and attention. You have all the parts of Walt Disney World gets all the love and attention. But I also mentioned, I said, when it comes to the third gate, when they do decide to build that, when they do, it's really going to kind of solidify our thought process on how they build that third gate. If it's going to be like DCA, then we know they're getting lazy. If it's going to be the quality of Disneyland, then we know that DCA is still the stepchild. So
DCA has a lot of potential, and that's what I'm always rooting for DCA, because it's like Disneyland is like the A+ student, so it's kind of like, okay, kind of boring. It's more exciting to follow DCA because it's like there's more potential there, But you're right. I mean, Disney doesn't really take it as seriously, and they did for a little window in time, like when we got that 2012 reimagining with Buena Vista Street, World of Color, Cars Land. That was like, okay, they're taking this park seriously. But before that and after that, they've been phoning it in,
Well, I think we talked about that too. Like with Hollywood, with Universal not being, it doesn't really compete with Disneyland out there. They really don't have a lot of inherent motivation to do a lot compared to like now that Disney does now in Orlando, because what Universal's doing down there or down here.
Yeah.
So I think that is probably something to do with that.
No, absolutely.
But to give you credit, Jared, Universal Hollywood is stepping up their game. They are doing a lot of construction on the lower lot and the backstage area to get rid of all those sound stages on the lower lot for theme park expansion. So they are making moves.
I think in the future, they're probably going to press it a bit more. I mean, obviously, they'll take the blueprint they did in Orlando, just apply it out there. I mean, obviously, you guys don't have the space necessarily, but you can definitely make some improvements out there.
Yeah.
They can get rid of half of that lot down there and put it somewhere else. You don't need to. I think people are okay not having their movies filmed right in the same place where the fucking Nintendo ride is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go there.
Movies aren't even filmed in California anymore.
Yeah, they're really not.
Exactly.
Too
So
much.
why not use that space and do more with it, especially
Yeah.
if you can pull away. I mean, if they use that space, they can definitely pull a lot of these people away from
Well,
Disneyland.
well,
easily.
see, Cannon, that's what I've been saying for a long time about the Hyperion Theater. If you're going to let it just sit there and do nothing, and it's a massive footprint, and you're only going to have corporate events in there, that's not being proactive for people that visit DCA. So if you're not going to do anything for the general public, get rid of the building and build an attraction there, or build something that's
Yeah.
going to cater to everybody.
But they'll
No,
still
I-
charge you the same price to get in there as they do to Disneyland, which is wild.
That's
They-
stupid.
That's crazy.
They have to, because if they don't do that, it's an admission. It's a lower quality park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
have
And then you
to.
add that hopper pass. Yeah, it's
That's why they raised the prices at Animal Kingdom, even though they've got 4 attractions open for the next 2 years. It's like,
dude. I'll tell you though, those 4 attractions, it shits on DC as a whole. Yeah,
I love Animal Kingdom so much. I wish we had that out here. That park is so incredible.
they've got a huge attendance problem there, though. It's fallen off like over 30%. It was actually
Really?
number 2 in 2019,
Wow.
and then since then it's been that park has taken the biggest hit in the past little bit, and I don't think it's getting any better in the next. And while all that construction's going on, I don't think that park's gonna be doing very well.
That
Yeah,
makes
because
sense.
I'm like to the extreme of vibes guy. Like I can go to theme parks and not ride a single thing and be totally happy, you know.
Yeah,
But like most families are not weird like me, and they want to go on stuff, and that park
Yeah.
doesn't really have anything, you know.
yeah. It's basically known. I mean, it's been known as a half-day park for a
Yeah.
long time, and I'm sure they
Dude,
want to.
but Everest though,
Oh, Everest is awesome, and like Pandora's great. I think Pandora is the
Yeah.
best, most recent land Disney's built. It is a great land. Dinoland USA was always kind of just, it was whatever.
It looked carnival to me.
It was a carnival. That's the thing. It was carnival
Yeah.
games and dino. It never made any sense. It was like off the shelf rides they just threw in there.
Just see,
Yeah.
that's kind of
Kids
what
enjoyed it.
that's kind of what DCA is to me. Where Pixar Pal Round is, and where Toy Story Mania is at, with all the little game booths and all that, and then that 2 attractions or 3 attractions next to Paradise Gardens. I always felt it was a carnival park, and I hate that because I feel like Disney could do a lot better than that. It's
You
just
can
they
definitely
cheaped
tell
out.
they ran low on money toward the end because
Oh,
they
you-
even had, what was it, the one that spun you around? That thing was horrible. I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
what it was
the
called.
Orange Dome or whatever the hell that thing
No, it
was.
was-
that spinner
It was.
spin-
I've seen it like at a pop up fair. It's like you went on, it would just spin you. It was not good. They got rid of that one. 'Cause
Oh, I know what you're talking
they
about.
had to get rid of it because they couldn't get replacement parts for it anymore because the company that made it wasn't in business anymore, and they finally.
Yeah,
just
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. That
Yeah.
was awful.
Now, real quick, we're only gonna take like 1 or 2 more because I know it's late over there on the East Coast, Jared. I don't want to keep you too much later, but Kevin Davis here says Bob Iger is pushing for Dana Walden behind the scenes. The board will listen to Bob no matter the public hit piece is rooting for Josh. I actually respectfully disagree on that. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be Josh. I think look, I think Iger has some pull for sure, but I don't think it's going to go the way that I don't think it's going to go the way that Bob wants it to go. What say you, Jared? What do you think?
I agree because at this point, I think that the investors, which is who you need to think about in this, whenever they name a CEO, they do not want a huge hit on the stock price. They want investors spooked. They've primed this that it's going to be Josh, and it makes the most sense that the parks make the most money for the company. If they named Dana as the CEO, I think there would be a lot of like, we don't know, because nobody knows anything about her. That's the problem with it. She could be great. But like she would be an unknown quantity, and I think investors would be very. You could see that stock price take a hit, but I think it's going to be Josh.
Yeah,
I think so.
Well, and Josh has come out recently and said he sees Disney getting more into the gaming and stuff like that. Disney's all about that right now.
Yeah,
it's looking like it's going to be Josh, but I do think Dana's going to stay with the company. She'll probably get promoted to some other position like president or something else. She'll be there. But she's not going to be a CEO.
No,
I agree.
I don't think so. I think, like OG said, I think she's going to get promoted. And if Disney, I'm just going to say hypothetically, if Disney does decide to go the route and not choose Josh, I don't feel that Josh would stay on with the company, and that would be an awesome opportunity for Comcast Universal to pick him up.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, you got to think it would make any sense for him to stay if he wants to be a CEO somewhere or a bigger wig. He's in his. I mean, he's 50. Was he 51 or 54
Something like
around there?
Young, yeah.
You got to think whoever's gonna be the next CEO, unless it's a Chapek 2.0, they're gonna be there for a while. So he probably wouldn't stay. Would be the assumption.
Yeah,
Makes me
absolutely.
nauseous even thinking about that.
Yeah, but hey, Dana rocks a mean pantsuit. She really does.
Those power suits.
She really does.
I'm not gonna lie. I do not like pantsuits on women. Every time I see it, I'm just like, why?
No, exactly. It's just not. It's not. It's not like really feminine or something. I don't know. There's something
like,
about it.
And then they'll do the shoulder pads, like the wide shoulders, and it's like, what are we doing here? Like,
Right.
Power shoulders.
yeah, no, it's game 7. Let's do this. You know, okay.
Let's do it. Now, last comment of the day or the evening from John, Make It Rain. Jared, have you been to Evermore?
What is Evermore? That would
I was hoping you would know.
I don't know what Evermore is.
Isn't that the food place in the oh my god, is that like the tavern? Or am I thinking something else?
I don't know.
The one in the Monsters Land.
Oh, in Monsters Land.
Oh,
with the
you talking
windmill?
about that would be there's a Burning Blade Tavern. If that's what he's talking about. If you're talking about Dark Universe, there's Burning Blade Tavern, there is the Dracula vampire restaurant, steakhouse, Das Steakhouse.
I want to try that.
I've heard it. I haven't had that yet.
It's a resort in Florida.
I'll try it with you guys.
Oh yeah, please. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm looking at it now.
So OG, go to one more comment. It's literally right after the Evermore comment from John. Go to that one real quick.
It looks nice though. Looks nice.
He mentioned, have you guys golfed at Walt Disney World, and would you recommend it?
I have.
Jared?
I have.
Okay.
They have very nice courses. If you're I grew up playing golf a lot. I'm not as good as I used to be, but it's fun. Like, they're really nice. They have certain packages too that do allow you to play. I think they have 4 courses. I know they have more than one, maybe just 2, but they're nice. They're real nice. If you like golf, definitely something to do.
See, I kind of like that though. That Walt Disney World offers that. They have their own golf course. Then they have the sports park. That you've seen NBA freaking Jones and oh
What's
my god,
up, my bros and Candid.
Oh my god,
pretty much.
No, I like the Disney Sports Park because you have NBA, you have MLB that's played at that sports park.
Yeah,
at one point or another. The one thing I kind of wish they would have kept around, but obviously they got rid of it because of noise and some other stuff, was the raceway, the NASCAR raceway.
Yeah, my father-in-law did that. He's got pictures of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. It was like they used to have those like racing experiences. I think it was a Richard Petty one, but it used to be in the parking lot of near Magic Kingdom.
Wow,
Okay.
that would have been cool to see.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. We got tones. Candid is beautiful. That's why. And it looks like Candid
I feel bad for writing what I wrote. My bad. Said the same time. My bad.
Oh,
God. Friendly fire. My bad.
there we go. Now we're gonna close it out, but Tommy had to dip out. But before I go around the panel, Tommy's YouTube channel will be down in the description down below. Make sure you follow and support these guys and support Tommy. I will be linking his information down below. Jared, thank you so much, brother. I know it's late by you. Appreciate you, man. If you could let everybody at home know where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me. It's always a good time. You can find me at Captain Magic. And also, if you're looking for, if Conductor, if you're looking for some things to do, Disney World, Universal Studios Orlando, CTM Podcast, we talk all about that. So it's my wife and I. My wife is like, I usually talk about the ideas side more, and like she's very detail oriented. So she has actually good tips and info about day to day, get the most out of your trip there. But that's where you can find me. always had a good time. And yeah, go subscribe to Tommy. Tommy's good people.
Yes, Tommy's great. Make sure you subscribe to him down below. And Jared Capture the Magic. He's on this channel a whole lot. OG55. We love Jared. Make sure you subscribe to him as well. Candy Camper, Mr. Theme Park Thoughts. Where can everybody find you on social media, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you again, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I wish you could see my screen. It literally said it's going to turn itself off in 15 seconds or it'll blow up. So we'll have to redo this. It's crazy. The best part about this, though, is that now when the boys get back from their vacation, I think we can pick back up and we'll have a little bit more context behind this. So it's kind of a blessing. But on another note, you can find me over on YouTube, find me on Rumble, and you can find me on TikTok with the Candy Camper. Like, subscribe. I got nothing else. Got nothing.
There he is. There he is. And Canada, I do thank you so much again for the wheel and everything. I know it didn't work out, but like you said, when they come back, we'll do another one and we'll knock it out.
It's a lot of fun, man. We got to talk about things that, this is great. Anytime I can get with you guys and just have a good time, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no, it's fun. It was fun. We got a little bit of wheel action in the beginning, then we got some fun, like just random park talk.
Sounds like a good night.
I will say sometimes, especially OG, like the best parts of live streams are like when you just hate those side treks, like you're just going on side missions, and then you're just like it ends up being some of the best stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's the passion behind it, and there's some great minds in this room, so things just run wild. And then you have this chat on the side where people are just like, "Hey, dude, hey, this," and it's like that's what I live for. This is why I love doing it. It's littered for you guys. I'm just a nobody at the end of the day. I just like talking Disney or theme parks.
It's just fun. It's fun nerding out. And you're right. We're all very passionate about stuff and just talking about it and kind of brainstorming and speculating and talking about pantsuits. It's great. I love it. Conductor.
There we go. Days.
There we go. Where can everybody find you, Mr. Conductor?
Very talented there. I know what you're going to try to do. Don't do it. No, I want to give a big shout out to Cannon Camper for having me come on for the start of the game show. I wish it worked out, but it was always amazing hanging out with you guys, with Orange Go 55, Cap the Magic, Cannon Camper, Tommy Toon World. And I want to give a big shout out to Hidden Geek Village. First time ever, $100 super chat, which was extremely generous. Absolutely. And a $10 super chat. Absolutely amazing. Big shout out to him. I will have him on a Conductor Sunday live stream one of these days. I will get with him and try to work that out. I want to give a big shout out to also Kiki and Luca, who also gifted a membership to Tommy Toon World, myself, and Orange Go 55, and everybody in the chat as well. You guys were amazing. Like Cannon Camper says, that's why we love doing these lives, because it's fun to talk with the chat, talk with the guests. It's always a great time. But you can find me on YouTube and Blue Sky at Theme Park Conductor, on Instagram at theme_park_conductor, on X at Theme Conductor, TikTok at Theme Park Conductor 1, and every Sunday at 5 or 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Conductor Sunday live stream, where we talk everything from Disney to Universal. We even talk a little bit about the studios news, and we have amazing guests like the one and only Orange Go 55, Jared from Capture the Magic, soon to be Cannon Camper, Tommy Toon World, and so many others. It's a great time, and I enjoy doing it every single week. And this coming Sunday, February the 1st, we will have, for the first time ever, Hey Bricky on the channel with Orange Go 55 and Tommy Toon World, as he describes what tips and tricks me and Tommy can follow to have the best vacation at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando. And we're even going to kind of discuss about one of his videos about the third gate out here at Disneyland, possibly what his ideas are. And also tomorrow, I will be live streaming from 11 a.m. all day, doing an all-day live with George. It's going to be nuts because this is the first attempt, so it should be interesting. And I know Jared will probably throw comments in there like pantsuits and freaking bidets. and make me choke up.
I'm not
but-
gonna lie. I've been waiting to try and use it. I haven't had a moment yet, but
That's what she said.
I've been waiting to try that for like 10 minutes, and that never got a chance. I never got a chance.
you might say that's what she said all day, but we all know you're the culprit. So
True.
there ain't no hiding that.
I love it. I love it. Conductor, are you gonna have you're not gonna have any beers when you're out there in Florida?
Oh, I might.
Yeah, you think about it?
Knowing that I have to hang out with Jared, yeah, I might.
Okay.
It might be possible. It might be possible.
All right.
Especially
All
when
right.
Yeah, don't play that music. You know damn well that I probably will. Don't you dare.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I actually just asked you that question so I can play this drop.
Oh, you're horrible. We're
Hey, but
Wait,
hey,
it's like
Conductor,
question
when I
again,
get your
OG?
beer, I'll do that. I'll do that to your beer. Don't worry. I'll get you.
no, you're not doing that. To my
I got you.
Don't
Drink.
worry. Put on
I'm
you.
gonna take really good care of you out there. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm sure you will.
I heard a rumor, Conductor, that you did that with a milkshake one time. No.
No, I didn't. But I'm gonna tell you this though.
I heard it wasn't a milkshake.
Hey, I don't know what information you're hearing from. Good God. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to increase my life insurance before I meet up with Jared. It might be my last.
I'm like a murderer. I'm just gonna give you a beer and make it sexual. That's all I'm gonna do.
Well, I might have
Sounds
a
like a
hard
normal
time
day.
process.
Just another day in Florida.
That's a good. That's a good time.
Yeah. I love
Jared's
it.
gonna show
I love
up with the fucking mullet. The mullet.
Well, I'll have a tank top on, swim shorts, no big deal. Do some push-ups in the middle of the main street. No big deal.
Yeah, don't.
this,
God.
the duct tape on the side of your hip.
Oh,
I'll be like, I'll your conductor. I'll be like, hey man, he's here.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Candy, you're too much, bro. You're too much. Oh, I love it.
Don't fire
Well,
me.
gentlemen.
you and
Yeah,
your
it-
trucker cap over there.
Yeah.
True.
Oh my gosh. Well, gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining. Tommy, again, big shout out to Tommy Toon and everybody in the chat. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys, whether you're watching from OG55 or Candace channel or Conductor or Tommy's channel. Thank you so much. And make sure you subscribe to Capture the Magic. Again, I'll be linking all these gentlemen's content down below. Make sure you support these fine young men. And until next time, see you.
Thank you so much for watching OG55. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and become a member today.